Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. There are predators all over. They prey on you, your children, or your valuables. And today I want to talk about somebody that committed a crime that is like very, very hard. I mean, from a male standpoint, of the effort it took to go through with this and the sick, twisted agenda this man had pictured here is like mind-blowing. Ladies and gentlemen, this man up here is Jamie Rencher, and he's from San Antonio, Texas. This guy lured a 17-year-old girl on social media, and I want you to hear me. He drove from San Antonio to Houston, which is about 5.5 hours. Then he drove from Houston, through Houston, to Conroe, Texas, which is like another hour and something. So he drove 6+ hours to meet this girl, got her in his car. And when he got her in his car, that's when the nightmare began. I'm one of them people where I say, you know, if your children live in your house, they got to go by your rules. And this is why you need to have open relationships and discussions with your children and warn them of the dangers of people like Mr. Rencher. This girl survived a horrific nightmare, and she's lucky to be alive, in my opinion. Here's the story.
Allegations are disturbing, and tonight a man is under arrest in San Antonio accused of driving to Conroe to sexually assault a teenage girl he met online. And based on the troubling claims, investigators want to know if there are any other victims who might have been too scared to come forward. Aniele Ruiz joins us live with a difficult story and grave accusations. Aniele.
Well, guys, experts here at the Children's Assessment Center say this can happen to anyone, and it's crucial for parents to talk to their teens about the dangers of meeting someone online. Now, we want to warn you the following story is graphic. Police say a 47-year-old man lured a teen through social media, kidnapped her during a terrifying journey from Conroe to San Antonio. Jamie Rencher faces aggravated kidnapping charges after allegedly picking up the 17-year-old victim near her home, destroying her phone, and taking her to a Conroe hotel. Court documents reveal Rencher chained the victim to a bed, sexually assaulted her, and forced her to drink alcohol. The documents also reveal that he threatened her, saying, "I will not kill you. I will not hurt you. I will not break your bones if you just listen and obey." Investigators say Rencher then drove the teen to San Antonio, where he abandoned her in a park after claiming his friend would meet her. The victim borrowed a phone from a passerby to call police. When officers arrested Rencher, they discovered chains and a red rope in his vehicle. The Child Assessment Center warns parents that this case highlights the dangers of online predators targeting teens through social media and chat sites, and say it's important to be aware of what your kids are doing.
It used to be, I think, that we were scared of people picking our kids up off of the streets, but now everyone has access to our children just from their phone.
They also say parents need to make sure they're talking to their teens about these situations.
The most important thing is to have open communication with your children, to know what they're doing, to know who they know, where they're going, if their friends are actually their friends or just someone that they've met online. I think that kind of trust.
And again, if you believe you may have been a victim, you're told to contact your local law enforcement agency. And by the way, the Children's Assessment Center here offers free training to parents on how to talk to your children about these dangers. For all of those details, you can head to our website at khou.com. Reporting live, Aniele Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Hey guys, that's the story of this piece of shit, Jamie Rencher, age 47. Now I'm going to show you guys something. Remember last night or this whole week, we've been talking about the situation between Jarvis Butts out there in Detroit, Michigan. A guy that's a serial child rapist, right? And him about to go to trial for missing teen Nazaire Harris, right? We've been covering that story. Remember I said, as soon as something come up like that, it's always like other stories that like mirror that, like as far as like serial predators. This guy right here is no different. Now I'm gonna show you again how the justice system fucked up and somebody need to be held accountable for this shit. This story I'm going to show you. In fact, look, boom, see that? That's the same guy. This right here, right, was when he was 41 years old. So this was 6 years ago. Listen to this. This happened in San Antonio, where he's from. He did this crime almost mirroring what he did before with another woman. And he's out. This guy is a serial rapist and he's out after 6 years in prison. It says, drunken man ties up woman, sexually assaults her. Same as the case here. Jamie Rencher, age 41, facing aggravated sexual assault charge. A San Antonio man is accused of tying up a woman and sexually assaulting her at an apartment. Jamie Rencher, then age 41, was arrested on a charge of aggravated sexual assault, a first-degree felony. On April 9th, around 7 p.m., officers with the San Antonio Police Department went to an undisclosed location to respond to a sexual assault report. A woman told the responding officers that she noticed Rencher was drunk when he shoved her to the ground and placed his hands over her mouth and nose, according to the report obtained by KSAT.com. Rencher then told the woman, listen closely, she was going to do whatever he said or it will be bad. The report said the woman feared Rencher would seriously hurt her and maybe even kill her if she didn't do what he wanted. The woman said Rencher then tied up her hands behind her back with rope. When she tried to get out and scream for help, Rencher told her he would put a bag over her head, the report said. After Rencher sexually assaulted the woman was able to leave and call 911, according to reports. Officers were able to find Rencher at the apartment, where police said he confessed to SAPD detectives about the sexual assault. Police said Rencher and the woman were taken to a local hospital for sexual assault nurse examination, or SANE. I guess that's the rape kit stuff that matches DNA with the DNA in the victim. Trifling. According to online records, Rencher was still in custody on a $250,000 bond. Okay. He's 41 years old here, 47 years old here. Same thing. Threatened her with violence. If she didn't do what he said, same thing here. But it was more intense this time. That time, he pushed her into an apartment. He pushed the girl into an apartment that he lived in. How stupid is that? Scared her into giving him some ass. Now you look at this dude, he's a fat ass, a fucktard. You know what I'm saying? Imposing dude. Probably an incel. You know what I'm saying? Didn't work the first time. This time, 6 years after later, he done got out of jail, right? He drives because last time it didn't work because it was in his town and city. This time, he drives across the state of Texas through Houston to Conroe, 6 hours, y'all. Girl gets in the phone, he gets in the car with him, destroys his phone. I guarantee you, he showed her, I'm sure she didn't know he looked like that. See, these predators, when they cast their reels out there of enticement, they use other pictures. That's why catfishing is big, and they made a TV show out of it, because a lot of people on social media are different than who they claim to be. She seen it wasn't him, got her in the car, smashed the phone so she couldn't call for help. Ran up the damn street with her, went and got a hotel room, forced her in the hotel. Now, if you look at this other story, it said he tied the woman up, right? Before he assaulted her. So he must have put his weight on her and finagled her the way he tied her up, or got her she was so scared of him, she just did what he said. Somehow he tied this girl up while he was driving or after he got to the hotel and scared her shitless to where she stayed in the car while he went and got a room. Got in the room with her, what'd he do? Chain her to the bed like a damn animal. Do what I say. I won't kill you. I won't hurt you. I won't break your bones. Just do everything I ask you to do. How sick is that? Ladies and gentlemen, nowadays, with the access of adult material on your phones and all kind of stuff, and everything's over sexualized, and there are a lot of lonely women out here. I'm sure his goofy Roland Martin looking ass can get somebody. No offense to Roland Martin, but I mean, come on. There's somebody for everybody. You just got to look hard enough. But you too busy scouting and scoping your next victim to do what you do. How are you as a man doing this type of stuff where you got to force a woman into a position to where you want to relieve yourself with her? How do you deal with a woman that's detested by you and still keep an erection? I'm keeping it real. That's one of the things I could never understand or grasp about any type of these sexual assaults. I mean, what is it? In fact, I don't even care what it is. It needs to stop. And people like this gotta go. Get him the fuck out of here. Yo, he should not have no bond. This is a violent crime. And what's taken from these women, their sense of security and just their spirits getting crushed, can't be fixed. It can't. It can't. You change the punishment, I'm more than sure you'll change the people. You will. But they won't do that. And I'm sure there'll be some non-violent advocates out here protesting, oh, you shouldn't kill people. The Bible says, listen, when people go out here and they indiscriminately kill people for their pleasure, revenge, or whatever, we all are here because we are gifted with life. And when you take that away from somebody unlawfully, your life should be taken as well. You know what I'm saying? The greatest gift you can give a human being is the breath of life. That's why, we're taught, hey, respect your parents. They brought you here. But nowadays, it's like people don't care about that. People forget that lesson. Everybody deserves to be here that has that life essence. And being locked up don't fix it. It just makes you bolder. Look how the crimes mirrored each other, except for this one now was more calculated and more dangerous. That girl's 17 years old. I don't know her. But I do know this. What she went through will forever change who she is, and most likely relationships going forward with good men if she could find one. And the PTSD gonna be long lasting. That alone is enough to get you faded to black, in my opinion, for doing that to somebody. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, likes, comment, share, and subscribe. Jail, prison can't fix horny, can't fix perverse, and it can't fix evil. We can if we want to. Motherfuckers are scared. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.